In the legal world, there is a combination of forces that feed a corrupt and suffocating legal system for attorneys. Law schools, law professionals, judges, and even the firms themselves for whom you work create a system, a matrix, if you will, that is nothing like what you thought when you passed the bar exam. The purpose of this podcast is to help you escape this legal matrix, leading you out of the proverbial desert to be free of the bondage of the Matrix. Hosted by Bryce D. Nyer, attorney at law with over 30 years experience in the trenches of civil and criminal litigation at the state, federal, and international levels. He's a highly accomplished and resourceful legal professional, a true master of his craft, and he's here to help you get your life back. Here's your host, Bryce D. Nyer.
All right. This is Bryce now coming to you live from Fayetteville, North Carolina, home of Fort Bragg, for another episode of Escape the Legal Matrix. And guess what? We've got Drake, our law firm mascot, the Labrador Retriever. He is in the house. He is laying down below the desk here, and he is just chilling out. I have been in trial all freaking week. Monday, all day. Today, all day. I'll be there like tomorrow and 2 more days of nonstop trial. I will. And I got to tell you something. I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. But hey, we got a great topic tonight. And it's going to be called, what are we going to title? Let me think. Nothing is the same. It's true. Nothing is the same anymore. And I want to tell you why I picked this topic. Because all of us are growing older. I know I am. You are too. I know. Bad news, right? You're like, no, not me, man. I went to Faces R Us. I got all puttied up and I look 30 years younger. I don't care. Under the hood, you're still the age that you are. But anyway, getting back to nothing is the same. It's not. And I was coming across this post on LinkedIn, and it was talking about how everything has changed over the decades and where we are now. And it just kind of got me to thinking. And I thought, it isn't the same. Nothing is the same anymore. And I don't, it's just, nothing feels the same. Like, I can remember when I was like a teenager, and again, I was in college, and, going to the beach or just, the fall or friends or whatever it was. And it's just, even now when I go to the beach or the fall comes, usually in October, it's my favorite month. It's just not the same. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm older, I think differently, maybe, I guess probably. You get decades go by, and your view on everything is different, and maybe you're just done. Like on some of my earlier podcasts I talked about, and it's just nothing is the same. I mean, I get life changes, the world changes, everything changes, but I'm not convinced that it's changed for the better. I mean, we have all this technology, and I just don't think that it's changed for the better. And I honestly wish sometimes I do. And I know I can't. And a lot of my friends say you got to quit looking, to yesteryear and back and blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? I can do whatever the hell I want. So I do. I think back to different times. Man, I wish I had a time machine. I wish I could go back to the future. I do, just like the movie. And there'd be a certain time I'd go to, and I just stay there. I would just stay there. Because I have looked over even just the last 10 years, last 5 years, last 2 years, even the last year, how everything is just changed up. It's just crazy town. It is absolutely insane. And I don't know sometimes really what to say anymore. I'm not sure what to say. I'm just not. And I was thinking that even today in trial, on a break, that even in my legal career, it's just not the same. It's not fun anymore like it used to be. The passion sometimes just isn't there. And I don't know, are you feeling that way? I mean, I guess it's kind of like marriage, when you first start dating the first time, you're all excited, your hormones are all raging or, whatever. And then this excitement, I guess, kind of maybe it wanes. I don't know. Maybe for some of you it doesn't. Maybe you're in a great marriage. But you realize as the years go by, it's just, things are just not the same. like when your kids grow up and they're out of the home and they're going off to college or in the military or they've gotten married, and this thing called empty nesters. And I get it. My son, he went away to college. He got commissioned. He's an Army officer. Went overseas. He's on his own, and it's just me and a dog in the house, and it's just radically different, and nothing is the same. And sometimes I find myself going back and looking at pictures of when I was in college or years ago, with family and friends and stuff, and I'm like, man, where's that guy? Where is that guy? And I just realized that it just keeps changing and changing and changing, and I'm just not sure it's all for the better. I mean, have you ever thought about that, y'all? Come on, give me some input here. Do you ever say sometimes, I wish I could go back, or I could go back to this time? And I mean, even though I know that you can't, do you ever say that? I mean, what's significantly changed in your life, and what is nothing? What is it you can cite to that nothing is clearly the same? I don't know. I was just thinking about it today, and after constant trial hour after hour, and going back tomorrow, it just made me think about it. So I want you to ask that better question. I want you to take a look and say, what is in your life that it's just not the same anymore? What is that's not the same that you wish it was the same? I'm going to think about that tonight. I'm just going to do it because I'm tired of thinking about this trial I'm in. Oh man, it's tiring. I'm telling y'all, instead of going to law school, open up a bar and name every drink after a legal term, like the alimony or the contempt or the convicted or the paternity or the child support or something. I don't know. The embezzler. Just name it after some legal term. That's what I want to do. All right, listen, I'm going to keep it short tonight. I've got to upload this bad boy and get it to my main man, my brother from a different mother, my producer, Bryce Prescott. And listen, that reminds me before I get out of here, what the hell's wrong with some of you out there? Why don't you have your own podcast? Why aren't you getting your message out there? What is wrong with you folks? I mean, maybe you have something you can offer, on the sidetrack. Maybe you can make any change that we need in this world positive. Since we're talking about this thing about nothing is the same anymore, and there's so much change. Maybe you can be a positive change. Why don't you reach out to Bryce Prescott? I'm telling you, he's a great guy. He's funny as hell, too. And get your own podcast, too. And put some great change in the world through your podcast and let other people hear your voice. I know it's a different topic as we're signing off here. I don't know. Just kind of thought about it. So anyway, Drake and I, we're going to head out of here. Again, this is Bryce and I coming at you live from Fayetteville, North Carolina, home of Fort Bragg, where every day men and women don the uniform and do what? They go wage war against the enemies that so often seek to take the freedoms that we do what? We take for granted. Yabba dabba do. This is Bryce and Drake 2, and we are out of here.